and I'm gonna get off in a couple of minutes. Marcia, Amari, and Queenie. No, me don't know about Una, you know, but me a 52-year-old. 52. And the way I see Una make on mental illness and menopause, they turn it cheer in a mascot. Una need to go look out on herself. Eh? Uno just the galang and the galang and the galang so. Uno need to go look out on yourself, man. Me say me just see Marcia over on Facebook. They do peer madness. The other day again, me see Queenie. They do peer madness. Amari, they do peer madness. You know, so when they reach a certain age and they go through menopause, you don't need help. You don't need mental health help. You don't need to take care of yourself. You all on no young army. Because I see Marcia the other day they celebrate saying my 40th. Amari say I must be 50. And Queenie say I'm 50. I'm 52. And mental health can't come my way. I mean, me I go through a lot. So why you not have to behave so? You know, behavior and stay good, man. And it's not fun. Like, come on, they do these things and they on the internet. And I mean, it's not funny. People just making a fool of you people. Go and look after yourself. All three of you. You go look out to yourself, man. You young, you know. And as far as me, they see, I just the menopause, premenopausal. I don't need to check on the mental health. Menopause can do a lot to people. You know. But if you don't look out on yourself, you go to act stupid. You don't need to cut it out, man. You have big people and the people them where they do it, the children are beautiful ladies too. All you need to do take some time and go visit your doctor and take care of your mental health. Take care of your mental health. Menopause can make you go through a lot. But if you're not take care of you go just continue. They act stupid. You people doing some crazy shit. You know? I make it look like the world is closing in on you. Like people are laughing, people are making a mockery of you people. The three of them. So sitting there, see Queenie, they go on with them both him married. If your husband come on the child this year, get rid of him, man, and move on and stop act silly. Marcia, she know they both in the pack up sitting in her breast like a mad somebody. And they on internet, they gala. And marry every day in the internet, they say family in jeopardy and in this and in that and in my dance all queen. You know, go look about the mental health. I mean, I have nothing more to say about the Uno and this shit.
Yeah, so I just wanted to go over the video with this, big old man. Welcome to I'm a Rasta for Life, the National Board of Comments. And I came across the video, so I'm listening to what she has to say. And she's talking about the behavior of the big woman them on social media, as you can see who she mentioned. And she's using menopause and mental illness as her reasons as, to why these women are behaving the way that they're behaving on social media. And at the same time, when she's trying to empower these same women again, I notice that within her empowerment, she's also name calling. So if you're saying that the behavior of these people is due to mental illness, and you're giving them advice on how to, seek help, you in return are also name calling. You lady, in return, in your video, while you're trying to empower, you're also saying that these people are mad and their behavior is mad and they this and they that and they need to go seek help and they need to go do this and they need to go do that. Don't you know that social media is not a real place? That social media is not a real place. And you got ones who intentionally do things to get views. They intentionally do stuff in order to get views. And then you come on and you say that these people are mad and they're crazy and they this because of the behavior that they exhibit on social media. And yet you got others who are entertained by this behavior, very entertained by this behavior. And yet when things break down, when it comes to a woman, an older woman, it's about menopause. It's about you going through menopause, and at a certain age, this is the reason why you act the way that you act, because you're going through menopause. If your heart is broken into pieces, it has nothing to do with menopause. If you're going through a breakup in a relationship as a grown woman, leave all of the other, nonsense, right? But you're a grown big man and you're going through a breakup with somebody who you love. It has nothing to do with menopause. Those are your feelings, your emotions. Now, if you're in that stage of menopause, yeah, it might trigger a little something, but that's not the reason why you're on social media appearing to be crazy. You're appearing to be crazy because your heart is broken. And your outlet is social media. Because on social media is where you began everything. So then, yes, it's plausible to also display a broken heart, emotions on social media. I don't think that has anything to do with menopause. As crazy as it might look, as crazy as it might seem as a woman, but Queenie's heart is broken. Marcia. Marcia is a comedian. But Marcia doesn't get to be a comedian because people are attacking her about her eyes. Her eyes. And why she always wears shades and dark glasses. They are mocking her. And she has to respond on a continuum. She has to keep on responding to defend herself against what people are saying about her physical appearance. So that's good. So it's okay for someone to attack you based on the way that you look on social media, and you should just be quiet. And if you don't be quiet, it's because you're menopausal. You're going through menopause. That's why you're acting crazy on social media. So Marcia is being attacked also. Who else did she mention? I forget the next person who she mentioned. She said Queenie, Marcia. And there's a lot of women on social media who are screaming and ranting and raving, but they're doing it because of what's being done to them, as they believe, on social media. And they're defending themselves against the ones who are attacking them. So every woman who's grown and mature on social media, who's ranting and raving, has mental issues and is going through menopause, that's why she's doing that? No, that's not why she's doing it. Emotions are high, hearts are being broken, your feelings are hurt, and your outlet is social media. Others may react differently, but when you're a regular person, celebrity, whatever you want to call them, on social media, and their presence is very known on social media, there's always an agenda. After all of that hypeness, there's an agenda being put in place, but we just don't know what it is. So all of this crazy activity that's going on with, the grown women on social media, and especially in our culture, the Jamaican culture, it's usually gimmicks mixed in with realness. And in the case of reality and being on social media, you will see some realness and you will see some fakeness. But we can't base everything on menopause and mental illness amongst grown women who are going through real changes on social media. Olivette is homeless now. Olivette is in a shelter. Olivette does crazy things in the beginning and, even now. Olivette does her thing where she can, generate, the monies that she needs. She lives on social media and she has to entertain on social media. You can't just come on social media and be boring. You have to entertain ones because that's what they're there for, entertainment. So while you're coming on now, you're having a discussion about the mental illness and the menopause factor of why these women are acting, quote, crazy, unquote, on social media. But if you go a little deeper, it's more than menopause and it's more than mental illness. And as women, again, as much as we try to say that we're empowering each other, we continue to bash each other subliminally within the empowerment, right? Because you cannot be saying that, XYZ women are suffering from mental illness, they're suffering from menopause, and you're discussing it. But then in your rebuttal, you, same one, end up saying the same thing that you're going against, which is that the people is mad. You, same one, come and say, chop with their madness and their mad self. So how is that elevating someone? How is that elevating someone when you turn around and you now begin with the same behavior of name calling? It makes no sense. And to me, you're saying there are all these things that you can do. Yes, you're right. Yoga, check up with your doctor, counseling, exercise, have a well-balanced diet, find hobbies and things that you can do. But these people live on social media. This is what they do. They do social media. Oh yeah, she mentioned Amari. Amari made up her mind that she's going to be doing a reality show. That means anything goes. All craziness, all madness, all everything. Amari's made up her mind that this is what she's going to do. It's called a reality show. So this is what she decides she's going to do. Who are you to say that it has to do with mental illness and menopause when Amari has been doing this before menopause, in between menopause, during menopause? I mean, I think she finished yet. Right? Okay, because she claims that she continues to see her monthlies. Okay. None of that has nothing to do with menopause. When Amari was big and fat and over how much 100 pounds, it had nothing to do with menopause. When she was with Golly Bob, had nothing to do with menopause. Nothing to do with menopause. Now all of that's over and she's a little older. It has nothing to do with menopause. Now, when you say mental illness, I don't think it has nothing to do with mental illness either when it comes to Amari. Amari is her own brand, and Amari is Amari, and Amari does what she does, and she does it very well. So you cannot attribute everything to menopause and mental illness. No, I'm sorry. When it comes to grown women acting out on social media. It's not about menopause and social media. You yourself are looking, something as well, a hype. Yeah, you're looking a hype too. So that's why you come now and you come in this guise of speaking out what everybody wants to say, right, but cannot say because they're afraid. But you're on the wrong path when it comes to these grown women acting out on social media. It has nothing to do with mental illness, to me, which is my opinion, and it doesn't have anything to do with menopause. Menopause is a physiological thing that happens to us as we get older. We go back into the reverse of things, right? You get hot flashes, you get crazy moments, and then it calms down and it reoccurs again. It's a cycle, right? And I noticed going through menopause that I was having hot flashes, sweating, anxiety, excitement, and all of these things, but I couldn't figure out what it was. I just thought I was getting hot. And then I figured out that I was going through menopause. Was I acting cuckoo crazy? No, but I used to move quick and do things fast. So now that, that cycle is kind of complete, now I've completely slowed down. So I've slowed down a bit, right? But acting crazy, I mean, you're just looking at, as a viewer, you're looking at someone's behavior and you're saying, this person's crazy. This person's mad. This person's got mental issues. This person's this. This is what you're saying, looking at the content, right? You're thinking this person is absolutely crazy. Okay, perhaps that's what they want you to think. But that's a part of their content. That's how they create viewers. As much as you think it's madness, you got your views because you are also speaking about these people and you're saying that these women are going through menopause and they're mentally ill. This is what you're saying as a woman to other women. The menopause thing is okay, but now the mental illness, now you're going into a different realm because you're doing the same exact thing. You're watching these people, these grown women, and you're saying and you're doing the same thing. But you threw in what they need to do other than being on social media. And that's what most of the commentators do. They leave their comments and they say, do this and go here, come off social media, go take a rest, go go do this. And it's all going on what? Deaf ears. I need a lighter. So you can come out and say everything that everybody wants to say, but they're afraid to say it. You could be the heroine. You could be the heroine, and you can speak on behalf of all these people who believe that these grown big women, all they're suffering from is menopause and mental illness. And that's how you see it. More than feelings are being involved, hearts are being broken, emotions are being elevated, trust issues are involved, relationship issues are involved. And you're basing this all on the woman being menopausal. And on top of that, suffering from mental illness. So when we as women get mad and angry and upset, we're all mentally ill. Yeah, we might be mentally ill for 2 seconds, but then we snap right back. Good? Let's keep it real, ladies. On I'm a Rasta for Life, the National Board of Comments. Have a good day.